Hello Patreon supporters, you've been so patient with me, for which I can't thank you enough, that I decided that I would give you a special treat of a video and give you a tour around the new Gen Den. In the last few weeks I've been messing around with my furniture when I haven't been lying having a migraine, and this is my new area. A few years ago I put a video out that showed everybody the old Gen Den. In fact, it was a Gen Den from many years ago because I've moved house since then. But look, here it is. So here's a little tour for you, beginning with just some stuff that's behind the Gen Den. I've got a load of DVDs down there. I think I have 3 copies of the Lego Movie, last count. And then I've got my autograph from Chris Hadfield, who I met earlier in the year. I like my candles as well. And then here's the fish. You'll already met the fish if you watched the video, although actually there are far fewer fish now, I'm sorry to say. There are more snails in this tank now than there are fish. Look, snails. There's a fish. Quick. It's an unusual thing to see a fish now. Because I've only got 2. The weather has been so hot in Britain. It isn't now, we're currently experiencing the coldest over many months, but the weather has been so hot that my fish died. Jenny is sad. I need some new fish, I just haven't gone and got any yet. You'll have to forgive me if there's loads of background noise on this video. I live relatively near an airport, and there's a flight path over us that they seem to be using this morning, which is annoying. There's a load of cabling. It's actually neater than it ever has been. It might not look it, because there's a lot of cables down there. But if you're anything like me, you'll just end up with loads of cables. So there's my phone charging there. My nice phone case with its butterflies, cheap, off Amazon of course. You should always have water, kids. Bottle of water, all the time. Then there's the money that I get from YouTube in a month. That's a aromatherapy diffuser, which is also an alarm clock that's not on at the moment. And then there's my awesome lamp, which never comes out on camera. The detail of it never comes out properly. I think that this angle might be about the best I can do, but you still can't see it. It's amazing. That's 20 years old, that lamp, and I still love it. I don't know if they even sell them like that anymore. I'm getting really close. Ooh, trippy. Still doesn't do it justice, but you get the idea. You can see how many times it's around the block because it's been dropped on the floor. It's got dents all over it. Anyway, it's lovely. But here is... Oh no, actually, I'll show you my chair first. My chair is a mess. It's broken. It was actually never right in the first place. It's missing an armrest and various other things. But look, on the back of it, there's my super awesome bargain NASA jacket that should have been $100 and I got it for 18 or something. And that's always on across the back of there to make me feel important. But look, this is the actual place where it all happens. I've not got my acoustic stuff sorted out yet, so it's still really echoey. These are attached to the wall with command strips and Velcro, and I haven't put them all up, as I say. Unfortunately this corner is going to be really dark when I have to put them up as well, which is quite frustrating because there isn't an awful lot of light, but needs must. I don't think it'll make any difference, but at the moment it is really echoey. I actually have a thing over here that I put behind my desk when I'm doing recordings now. It's this screen thing, which is very lovely. There's a rain stick. There's the rain stick! The rain stick that I use in ASMR videos. In fact, I'll just show you my sofa as well. Look, I've got a sofa behind here. It's got a space shuttle cushion, which is kind of awesome. But yeah, I put that screen up in the hope of taking away some of the echo. It's done basically nothing, because the floors in here are wood now, whereas they were not before. And it's not too good. I'm going to have to work out how to do it. As you can see, this is my microphone. It's a Rode NT1. The NT1, not an NT1A. There's a huge difference, as in the NT1A is awful. And it's in a sort of vocal booth thing with a load of acoustic tiles around it. But yeah, it's not really helping at the moment, so we have to work that out. So I've got 3 acoustic tiles to put up there. If I go up another level, I will just end up with no light, so I'm not quite sure what to do about that, but I'll work it out. There's my interface and my sound card. It's a Sound Blaster X5 external, because an internal one won't fit in my computer. That is a Focusrite Solo. It says solo, but actually you can have a microphone and another audio input plugged into it if you really wanted to. A guitar, or you could just get some sort of converter for a microphone. These are the two who hold my cables when I'm not using them, although today they are unemployed. As you can see, I do have a selection of characters. This is the Latin American, what are they called? Oh, that joke's just gone. Who did YMCA Village People? This is the Latin American Village People right there. And the only use that I have for an old copy of Scott Muller's Upgrading Repairing PCs is to lean my monitor on. Here we go. So I've just played 2 Point Hospital, I've just recorded a video, so there it is. And down here, I keep all my stuff in like burrito boxes. How bad is that? That's my MP3 player. That's the case for the camera that this is being recorded on. Those boxes have got external hard drives, pens, crap. This is the actual computer, which is now really old. I need a new computer, but it's going to cost me like £800 or something, which I don't really want to spend at the moment. You see there's a sort of blue light theme going on. Should be red really, shouldn't it? But it just worked out that way. It's just worked out blue. Everything's got blue lights. That's a lot of plugs down there. There's my plant covering up the fact there's a lot of plugs. I'll take you around this side as well, just because it's quite cool. There's my lamp. Gives me a bit of extra light. That's my Lego Sea Cow from the Lego movie. I invest all my money in Lego. There's one of my astronaut photographs. There's a space shuttle. Another astronaut photograph. I went to the Kennedy Space Centre a couple of years ago and just met every astronaut I could. There is a Lego astronaut sitting next to a tank of snails, because I use snails to feed my shrimp with, who are in the next room. And you might think, why is there an astronaut sitting next to it? Because this doesn't have a light, because the light broke. So the astronaut lights it up because it's got lights coming out of his legs. Brilliant. Genius. Got a plasma lamp there with a plant behind it. There's always a plant behind it. There's another photograph of me with space shuttles and my books. Yeah. So yeah, this is it at the moment. I'm very pleased with it. Pleased with the look of it, but the acoustics are a fairly significant problem. I do definitely sound far more echoey in videos, I think. It's really noticeable to me. Not so much in an audio mix, but very much when the sound is low on the game and that sort of thing, so that's frustrating. But yeah, this is where the magic, quote-unquote, happens. And yeah, hopefully that's just given you some context of where I am when I shoot things. I would like to thank you all for continuing to support the channel while I've been away. Current status is that I can't actually sit staring at a computer monitor for longer than about half an hour without risking it. So I keep meaning to do shorter videos, and I get carried away with things like 2 Point Hospital because I like them. But I shouldn't really do that. I need to do some shorter videos really, and potentially some videos that don't actually involve playing games like this one. But we'll see. Yeah, there are plans. I've got to have some injections. It's all going to be very nasty, as it always is, and I'm just going to have to keep going and hope that I don't end up making it worse, I suppose. In the meantime, YouTube has just decided that I don't exist, unsurprisingly. Hopefully, if I put a few videos out, that might not be the case. But yeah, I think I'm probably heading for not being monetised anymore because I don't think I'm doing enough. But, you know, got to have a recovery period, got to put my health first and not YouTube. I was reading an article the other day actually about how YouTube's not very good for you. Being a YouTube creator isn't very good for you. And I'm inclined to agree. I don't enjoy it as much as I did 5 years ago when YouTube wasn't Google-fied. I was thinking about this morning. When it was organic, I used to get like 10,000 views a week. And then when they decided that essentially a string of memes was better content than people actually doing what they liked, it all went a bit wrong, really. But nevertheless, I enjoy playing games, and it's no great disadvantage to me to record them as I'm doing it. And I enjoy interacting with you all. And I know that a lot of you get quite a lot out of it as well, so why wouldn't I do it? It's just at the moment I can't do it as much as I would like, so I'll leave you with the fish, or rather with the snails. I love this tank. That was a bargain as well. Somebody sold me this for 20 quid. But I do need some more fish in it. There's one. Look, it wants to be on camera. They like a bit of fame. But sadly, they have no friends at the moment. No friends. So I'll get them some friends at some point, and then you can meet all their friends. Probably be chasing each other around the tank. Let's say there's a 2 Point Hospital video just come out. I hope you enjoy it. I love that game. It's great. It's just like Theme Hospital, but better, which I think was the idea. I don't know where we're going with it. The only thing I don't particularly like is the soundtrack, which I might end up having to turn off. Because some of the music's good, some of the music's annoying, but also some of the DJs are not very funny. And sometimes they say things and you're waiting for the punchline and it never comes. So I don't know whether that's something you can change. Maybe I can put some different music in the background. Oh, my computer's just died. I think that's probably telling me to shut up. My screensaver's not working at the moment. I don't know why. Whoa! Blue screen of death. No, not really. It just says no signal. But normally I have the NVIDIA Pocket Watch screensaver. Not because I use NVIDIA products, it was because it was free. And if I had a bit of NVIDIA branding on it, I could have it for free, whereas I had to pay like $10 for it otherwise. But yeah, the Lost Watch it's called. It's very nice. It's a pocket watch that shows the time. But it's underwater, so you can see all the water effects. There we go. Right, I think I've run out of things to say now. Other than, oh, I missed out the fact there's a printer down there, and a router, and a, what's that? Oh, a power thing for my mobile phone charge. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Right, here's my lovely lamp, which I love very much, and I love all of you very much as well. And I hope to see you around a lot more while my camera goes into something called spotlight mode, which I have never experienced before. It needs a glitter lamp mode. Right, have a lovely weekend. Au revoir.